Welcome back viewers. In today's video we are going to check out the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop. So in earlier video we have done the installation and review of the Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop, and today we are going to do the detailed review of the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop. So there are some differences. For example, the first big difference is the user interface is different between the basic and pro desktop. The basic desktop comes with the UKUI 3 version, and the pro desktop comes with the UKUI 3.1. So there is a slight difference, and further more differences we will see during the course of this review. So let us start. So the login screen is same as it was in the basic desktop. Now we will log in. Let us see if the scaling is done properly. Yes, so this desktop doesn't have any scaling issues like that we have seen in the Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop. So maybe it is a issue with the UKUI 3 interface. Maybe there are some drivers or some code issue, but otherwise this pro desktop is perfectly scaling up the resolution. So we are greeted with this Kylin UKUI 3.1 desktop. You have got a panel at the bottom. So this task view I think was not there, but it was little different in the basic desktop. Then you have got this Paoni. Paoni is the file manager. You can see it here. Then you have got the software center. This is the updater. So there are some updates pending. So let us see what updates are there. So there is update to burner, messages, music player, pictures, recorder, scanner, screenshots, settings, software store, software updater has some updates, USB bootmaker, WPS spreadsheets, Qt window to show Android app, communication and management module for the KMRE, dbus daemon, Kylin SDK, shared library, Kylin SDK base. So this is updates for the Kylin developer. Then there are some GTK and GTK3 widget signal to event sounds. And these Chinese characters, I don't know, but it looks like some diagnostics, system diagnostics have got an update. So now let us install these updates. So while the updates get downloaded and installed, let us go ahead with the review. On the panel right side, you have got this global search. Then you have got this weather app. So this weather app was not working there in the basic desktop, but it is working here perfectly. So I think we will change it, change the location. So it is not showing Indian cities. Maybe it will show Delhi. Okay, so only Chinese cities are there. So maybe we can go for Beijing. Okay, so I'm not conversant with this Chinese fonts and text. So let us leave it there, but I think it is working. What was that? Let me check. What city? Just I'm just trying to figure it out, but due to this deficiency in the Chinese language, I don't know the Chinese language. We cannot further go and deep into the weather review. But I think it is working. At least the Chinese cities can be shown in the weather app. though international cities like say for example New Delhi I tried, it is not showing up. Let us try New York, maybe it should work. So it is only limited to the Chinese cities. So there is some bounds for this weather app. Only the Chinese cities will be shown, no international cities or locations. So I will now close this. Further, this is the system volume and app volume controls along with the in-depth sound settings from this link. What is this? So this is just like Raven in the budget desktop. So this is the notification area, and you have got some direct controls, quick controls for energy saving, Bluetooth, flight mode, projector mode or the presentation mode, night mode, screenshot, and link to the settings. And below there are slider controls for the volume and the screen brightness. So we will reduce the screen brightness. Let us see if it works. No, this screen brightness function slider is not working here. Volume controls, we might check if there is some audio clip there present in the system. Otherwise we cannot check the volume controls. Let us try the night mode. Yes, night mode is working. Let me check the application menu. Yes, the night mode is working perfectly. So this has got a lot of more features than what we have seen in the basic desktop. So if you are planning to install Ubuntu Kylin, go with the Pro desktop. Don't use the basic desktop. So this works perfectly. And we have seen in the basic desktop many things were not working. This is the calendar date time function. And what is this? Yes, so this is a quick toggle to change between the light and the dark mode. You can see it here. It is working perfectly. So I will again shift to the light mode. Now let us open the software center. So the software store is working quite properly here. You can see it here. Earlier in the basic version, the software store took a lot of time to sync and open and show the applications for installation. What is KMRE? We don't know because everything is shown in Chinese, so I cannot read Chinese. Okay, so this update is going on. That's why the interface is locked. So I will close this down. So this installation of updates is going on. Let us wait for that. Meanwhile, let us check out the application menu. In the application menu, you got vertical list of all the applications that are installed here. You can also uh, sort them alphabetically by using this button here. So you got a IL solitaire alarm is there. This is the system alarm. Let us check. So you can configure your alarms from here. There is also a timer function, and there is this notification sound. So you can choose between the notification sound. Okay, we will exit the program. Okay, so this is the additional application here in the Pro desktop, that is the biometric manager. So if you got your laptop or desktop has got facility of biometric security, then you can use this application with this biometric security on your laptop or desktop, and you can save your biometric data here, and you can configure which kind of biometric device that is available on your system. So here you can see there are different vendors giving us the biometric equipment. So ELAN is there, VFS, UP, EK, So different vendors are there. You have to choose. For example, in many of the laptops, ELAN is the biometric security provider. vendor or provider. So you have to configure this, and we can use the biometric feature on your desktop laptop. And there is a facility for fingerprint, face, finger vein, iris also, and voice print. So you require the hardware. So if the hardware is there on your system, then this biometric manager can use that hardware to provide you the biometric security. But good thing is the facility is there, only you require the hardware on your system, then this biometric manager can work. Now let us go ahead. So this is the burner, I think. Yes, this is a DVD CD burner. You can burn images, copy images, burn data to your CD and DVDs. Then calculator is there, camera app is there. Let us check out the calculator app. Okay, I think it will have scientific. Yes, so it is a full-fledged calculator with standard scientific exchange rate and programmer modes. So everybody can take benefit of this full-fledged calculator provided in the system. Let us check out the camera. Of course, the camera will not work because I have not provided the access to the camera on my laptop. So it will always show no device found because I have not given the virtual machine the ability to connect with my camera hardware. Character map is there. Let us check out the. So this is the G-disk application to manage the partitions and your hard disk. Document scanner is there. Ngram archive manager is there. Firefox web browser is there. Gparted. This is the APK installer. So you can install APKs. So if any application from Android you will like to install on the system, you can use this APK installer to install your Android applications on your desktop or laptop, whatever you are using. And this is the Mahjong player, and this is the manual. Let us check out the manual. So they have got provided a manual for the Kylin OS installer, UKUI interface, UKUI control center, Peony file manager, system monitor, terminal, everything. There is a for each of the application of system environment there is a, and user applications there is a manual. For example, let us open the Kylin OS installer manual. So this is the manual for the installation. So you can use the Kylin installer after checking out this manual. So everything is given in detail along with the screenshot. So it's very easy for the users. And from here you have to go back to the home. Now let us try to open something new. Let us open the software center manual. So this is the software center manual. So you can start different function modes, how to do the account login, what is the main menu, software details, search, operation bar, window operations, exit, and the error code. So different error codes might be thrown when you are trying to install or uninstall applications. So how to diagnose those faults or error codes, you have to consult this manual. So everything is given, all the generally occurring error codes have been given here. So now I will go back. Let us open the system monitor. So here detailed system monitor information is given, how to use it. So you can go through it. Very nice manual is given. It is nicely done. Everything is there along with the screenshots. So user can easily become conversant with the Kylin desktop. So I will now stop this. So the updates are complete. I think restart was not required. Otherwise, system could have prompted us for a restart. So we will continue with the our review. Now the Mate terminal is there. Message is there. Let us open the messages. So I think this is an Android app or what? Let us check out. I think it is an Android app. Let us check in the about section. Okay, so this is a chat messenger. So you can do text chatting and file transfer using this messages. So you can connect with any of the users in the LAN and then do text chatting and file transfer. So that is a great help for the users. Then mine is there music player. Let us check out the music player. Which music player is this? Just the name is music player itself. Version is 1.1. So there are no music, audio, or video files to play. Otherwise, we could have played them. Let us go ahead now. You got this notes. So this is the Kylin notes. You can use this to take quick notes in your meeting or your school. You can take notes on this Kylin notes. Then you have got the onboard keyboard. So this is very nice. I am a regular user of onboard keyboard since last 4 5 years. Very handy app. Then you have got this password and keys manager. Let us check out application. So it is Seahorse key passwords and keys manager. So it is very good application. It is part of the Gnome desktop that they are using this. They have taken this from the Gnome desktop. You have got the pictures app. Let us also see the version of the pictures app. So this app might be possibly developed by Kylin team, developer team. Then you have got this Pluma. Pluma is a small and lightweight text editor for the Mate desktop. So they have taken some applications from the Mate, some applications are from the Gnome. Then you have got this recorder. It is a screen recorder or what? No input device. So it will not work. I think it is only audio recorder. Then Remina is the RDP, that is remote desktop client. Rhythm box is there. Scanner rhythm box is to play your audio files. Scanner screenshot search is there. Settings and software store is there. Startup disk creator, Sudoku, and system monitor. Let us open the system monitor and check the system usage. So here you can see the system usage. So these are the different applications working here, which is the heaviest applications. So the UK UI Kevin. So they are using this Kevin, that is the window manager for the KD desktop, as the window manager for the UK UI user interface or the Kylin desktop. Now let us go over to the services. So no services are working. Let us check out the disk. So you can see out of the 19.1 GB of the root partition, only 5.1 GB is available. Totally 6.1 GB is free, but out of that 5.1 GB will be available to the user. And coming to the left side, you can see the CPU usage is hovering around 18 to 20%. Memory usage is quite light, 1.5 GB. It is just equal to the Gnome desktops or some of the heavy KDE desktops found in the different Linux distributions. Swap usage is around 552 MB. So in most of the Linux distros, you will find just after the installation, the swap usage is almost zero. So you might have some 1 or 2 MB of swap being used, but here the swap usage is quite heavy from the start. So this is the first boot after the installation, and yet the swap usage is 552 MB. So this is heavy on the swap usage. Network history, there is no network history to be seen. So I will now close this. Let us go ahead. The best part you can see in the application menu. I had clicked on the system monitor and then we closed this application menu was closed, but now whenever I open the application menu again, it will always show the last clicked item. So the last click item was system monitor, and when we open the application menu again, the last click application item is again seen. So that's very good. Otherwise, in most of the Linux distros, in the application menu, you have to again start from the top and then go to the bottom to the this application item you want to click on. So this is very great care taken by the UK UI developers. Now Thunderbird mail is there. Toolkit. What is this toolkit? Let us see what the toolkit is. Let us see what it is doing. I think it is some kind of system diagnostic tool. This. Let us quit the onboard diagnostics. So it is scanning. It is taking some time to scan. In the hardware monitor, you can see CPU usage is still around 23%. Memory usage is around 38%. Let us check out what the driver manager is. Nothing is shown in the driver manager. Let us go and check the machine info. Still it is scanning. Hardware parameters also it is scanning. So let it work in the background. Let us go ahead. You have got this USB boot maker. So let us click on this. So you can insert any USB drive and it will help you to make that USB bootable. So this is a application to make your USB bootable. So this is a great feature for someone who wants to create a bootable images and boot into different system and install the Ubuntu Kylin on those systems. So very handy application. Then you got this Vim editor. Weather is there. The complete WPS Office suite is there. So this is WPS 2019. I think it is older version, but still it is there and you can work. It is productive. There is no issue. Only you won't get the latest features if they are released by the WPS developers. Now let us go over to the startup disk creator. So you can make a startup disk to safeguard your system. Suppose the system doesn't boot up or there is a issue, it crashes. Then you can use the startup disk to install or try Ubuntu from a remote disk and to recover your installation. You can use the startup disk. So you can create a startup disk. You can point it to the CD drive or image and then create a startup disk using a blank USB drive. So I will close this. So this boot creator that was we have seen here, the USB boot maker and the startup disk. Then there is one other application toolkit. So this application and the biometric manager. So these four applications are not there in the Ubuntu Kylin Basic Desktop 22.04.2 LTS, but they are available here in the Ubuntu Kylin Pro Desktop 22.04.2 LTS version. So you should always go for the Kylin Pro Desktop instead of the Basic Desktop. Basic Desktop doesn't have much things. And also this fifth application, you can see it here, the KMRE app APK installer. So APK installer was not there in the basic desktop. So totally 5 applications are such that they are not available in the basic desktop, but they are available in the Kylin Pro desktop. So you should always install this Kylin Pro desktop. So it has got lot of functionality and features. Now let us see if anything else is pending. I think this toolkit is still taking some time. The drive manager is showing a blank page. The hardware parameters are still getting scanned. Machine info is still getting scanned. So I think we will wait for some more time. Meanwhile, let us open the settings. So settings is pending. Let us check out the settings for the Ubuntu Kylin. So here also the sections are the same as in the Ubuntu Basic. So you got this system section where you can configure the display, audio, power, notice, Vino and about. So let us check one by one. So this is the display section. Then this is the audio section. So you got everything, the all the standard output, audio output input configuration or settings. Then there is also this noise reduction. So I think this noise reduction was not there in the Ubuntu basic desktop. So it is there here. So this feature is not there in, I think, basic, but it is there here in the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop. Then you got system sounds. Then you can configure the beep switch. Going over to the power. So these power modes all are there. So interactive, suspend, shutdown, hibernate. These are the actions on pressing the power button. You can configure those. Time to sleep, time to close display, and this power plans also. Three power plans, they were in the Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop also, and they are available here also. And by default here, the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop is using performance mode. In the basic desktop, I think it was save mode or balance mode. So here it is using performance mode. So this is also one difference between the Kylin and the Kylin basic and the Kylin Pro desktop. And rest is the battery saving plan and everything, it is there. There will be some differences between the battery saving plan in the basic and the Pro desktop. So that's it. This is the notification settings. What is we know? This is the remote desktop. So you can give permissions to allow others to view your desktop, allow connection to control screen. You must confirm every visit for this machine. Required user to enter a password. So you can specify a password that the other user sitting across the LAN can use to get login to your desktop or get access to your desktop. This is the about section. So here you can see the Linux kernel is 5.15.0.19 generic. So after the restart, I think the Linux kernel will change to 5.19 because that will be available in the update that you have installed right now. If you remember in the Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop, when we did the update, the 5.19 kernel was installed. So we are also installed the updates here, but I think the system has not updated because kernel update requires a restart. So after the reboot is done, then only the kernel will change. So the new boot image will boot up. Otherwise, we will continue to be working from the older boot image using the older kernel. This is the printer settings, mouse, keyboard, shortcuts, wired connection, VLAN connection. So all the things you can see here, they are available. That's pretty standard in all the desktops. This menu is quite similar to what we have seen in the GNOME desktop. So the menu is quite similar to the GNOME desktop settings menu. Now let us check over to the, these are the wallpapers that are available. Let us check out the themes. Okay, so I think this theming engine was not there in the uh, Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop. So this theming engine is there here in the Pro desktop. So we will check one by one. So first let us check out the wallpaper. So this is the present default wallpaper. Let us change over to the, I will close the toolkit because I think it is not working. Yes, so now we will focus back on the wallpaper. So this is the wallpaper that we have changed over to. Let us try this wallpaper. Very nice and beautiful looking wallpaper. This giraffe. This is also very nice. Very soothing images for the eyes. You can see here. The choice is very great. This is also a nice one. I like this wallpaper very much. Maybe I will keep this wallpaper only. Let us see if there are more good wallpapers. Otherwise, I will click this. This is okay. This is also okay wallpaper. Okay. This one is very nice. So this is it. These are only the wallpapers that are available. So I think I will keep this wallpaper. This looks very nice. Now let us go over to the themes. So here you can see the two window themes are available, light and dark. So you can change between these two window themes. This is how it will look, system will look. And the icon theme right now is the UK UI icon theme. Let us change over to this theme. So immediately the icons change. So within a fraction of second, the icons are changing. So it doesn't take some time. If you see in the Archcraft, whenever we change the icons, it was system was taking some more time to change all the icons on the display. But here the icon change is done in fraction of second. So very fast system. Response is very fast. You can see the icons here, how they look now. Now I will change over to the Heihin icons. So here the icons are again changed. You can see it here. I will go slowly. You can check out all the icons that have changed. So this is also nice looking icon set. This is a Chinese icon set. Now let us go back to the UK UI icon theme. Now the cursor theme is right now dark sense, but you can go with the blue crystal. So here you can see immediately the cursor icon is changing. Then you can go with the DMZ black. So you can see the change cursor and the DMZ white is there. So we will keep with the dark sense. It was okay for me. Now the effect setting is performance mode. If you remove the performance mode toggle, what will happen is the system will become little sluggish. Now let us what we will do is let us go back to the power mode. Let us see if it has changed the this performance mode. No, still the system is in the performance model power plan. So clicking clicking the effect setting performance mode, it has no change in the power plan. So the power plan still is performance. So we will keep the performance, and you can decrease or increase the transparency. I think it will change the transparency of the panel at the bottom. So here you can see. So it be so the background is also visible and it becomes kind of translucent. So looks good. I will keep this. Looks very nice, and it is matching the wallpaper colors. So that's very nice. Now let us go over to the screen lock. We have seen the icon themes, the window themes, cursor themes, and the effect settings. Now let us go over to the screen lock. So here you can specify the screen lock interface. So what wallpaper is will be used on the screen lock. So right now the default wallpaper is used as a screen lock, but you can change it over. So we will have the same wallpaper as the screen lock, and there are some settings for the screen lock delay, lock screen when screensaver boot, show picture of screen lock on the screen login. So the same wallpaper will be used for the login screen also. So all the required settings are there for the screen lock and the screensaver feature. You can see it here. The same wallpaper is now used as a screensaver, and you can specify the idle time, the screensaver program. So I think there are default UK UI screensaver program, but you can customize it from here and show the rest time also. So how much time the system is resting, it will be shown on the display here. Now fonts, it is using the Noto Sans CJK SC fonts, and the mono font is Deja Vu Sans mono font. And you can specify the font size. Right now it is 11, but you can specify write it up to the 15 size font. Now let us go over to the user accounts and user info. So this is the place to configure your user and do the administration on the users. This is the biometric section, so you can register your biometric here, so the system can recognize you during a login. And this is the cloud account, so you can sign into your cloud account from here. Then this is the date time settings, so you can change the time zones to the automatic time sync and the manual time settings from here. The sync server also, you can see here the different sync servers, time servers are given here. You can choose any of them, and you can add the different time zones here. Now let us go over to the area. So this is the local. So the current region is US. You can change it over. So only two options are there, just like in the Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop. Only two locals are or regions are available. That is US and CN. No other local is available. So this is one disadvantage of Ubuntu Kylin. They should have given us the option to choose between the different regions or locals. And this is the system language setting. So right now we are using English. We can remove the Chinese also. So I will now go back to the English language, and you can add some more languages. Let us see what languages we can add. So here you can see the different languages. So only English and Chinese is available. So no other languages are available. And in the regional formats also, English United States is there. Only I think two. No, here you see different languages are available. So let us go over for the English India. Apply system wide. So I will input my password. Now I will close this. So on the next boot up, the English India will appear here in the system languages. Now this is this auto boot. What is this auto boot? Okay, so these are the startup applications. So weather app will start during each boot. So it will automatically start whenever you boot the system. You can add some more applications. For example, these different applications are given. You have to choose between one. Meta City desktop. Okay, Mate user guide. Let us go with the. Let me check what we can do. Okay, we go with the Thunderbird or what? Let me check. We can go with the UKUI clock desktop. Let us select this. So this alarm will also app will also start during the each of the boot system boots. And this is the default app. So you can select the default app for browser, mail, image viewer, audio player, video player, and the text editor. So that is it. We have done the review of the complete UKUI settings or the Ubuntu Kylin desktop settings. I will close this. Let us check out if something is pending. We have done an exhaustive review of all the different features and applications that are available in the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop, and what is extra found in the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop as compared to the Ubuntu Kylin basic desktop. So we have done everything. We have covered all the applications features available in this desktop. And with this, I think I will stop the video here. Let us see if anything is pending in the panel. No, we have covered everything. What is this? I think this is the configuration for the virtual keyboard. So this is onboard settings. So I think we have covered everything. And yes, this software center is pending. So let us check out the software store. So there is no lag in the software store. You can see it here, and you can see it here. The popular apps, new arrivals, the ranking of the different applications, apps is given here. So you got also selection of mobile applications that you can install. So that's great. These are social applications that are available here. So different sections are there. Now let us go over to the software section. So here you can see the featured apps. So big list of featured apps are there. Some are Chinese specific applications like this. You can see it here, cn.com. This is all Chinese application. Baidu, Pinyin, Alibaba. This is all Chinese. Mostly they are Chinese. ByteDance. So all these applications are banned in India. So many of these applications, Chinese applications, are banned in India. But if you are an international user and they are not banned in your country, you can use it. That's no issue. So different Chinese apps and the traditional Linux application along with some Android applications are there. So these are the featured section. In the office section, you got office productivity applications. So this is the application for the Rico scanner, universal scanner. This is the office suite, TS suite. Maybe it is a Chinese office suite. I have not used this TS. Maybe we will do a review sometime in our uh, reviews on our channel. Now let us go to the development section. So you can see it here that this is the development section. Some applications are there, not much here. In the graphics, let us check out. So this is the graphic applications. These are the video applications that are available. Shortcut is there. SM player, Kylin recorder, QQ music, Kylin music, rhythm box is there. In the network section, the Thunderbird is there, Opera stable, App Cloud, Gnome Chrome. All the popular applications are there. You can see it here. Now in the game section, so these are the games that are available. Not a big list, only a small list of games available. In education section, only two TS Suite and the Kylin AWRE Yuan Fudao. This is, I think, Chinese. I never used this application, seeing it for the first time. These are the social applications, chat messengers, and all those kind of things are there. In the system, let us check out. So these are all the system applications. What is this save? So these are the safe browsers. So uh, browsers giving you a lot of privacy. All those are given here, and others are. These are the some other applications. This is the other section of the applications. You can see the fonts. Different fonts are there. Deja Do backup application is there. So now I will go over to the drive section. So the HP Lip printer application is given. E-line printer is there. So this is some printer application. Raiko Gestetner printer is there. The HP Lip is there. So that's all that is available. Huawei printer is also given here. And these are a section for the mobile application. So environment is initialized, interface is temporarily locked. I don't know why this mobile apps is not there, and this is the my apps. Let us go over to the my apps. So now you can see the store is not responsive, at least, but we could see the different, at least three sections were usable, but now mobile apps and my apps is not responsive. So two sections out of the five are unresponsive. So I think it will take a series of reboots or long intervals given to the software store to update itself. I think it is syncing in the background. That's why the interface is locked. It is updating the mobile apps and my apps. So as I told you, this application store is just like the DNF Dragora store of the Fedora Cinnamon desktop. In Cinnamon desktop of Fedora, they are giving the DNF Dragora. That also takes a hell lot of time to sync on the first boot. It takes 2 to 3 hours and a series of reboots. Then only it starts showing us the application. So the basic Kylin basic desktop, the store did not work. Here in the Pro desktop, the store is working. 3 out of the 5 sections were properly shown. The applications were synced, and we could see the applications. And in these two sections, mobile apps and my apps, the applications are still syncing. So we cannot check out these two sections. So I will stop the video here. We have completed the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop review. So I will recommend the users to install the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop. Don't install the basic desktop. There are very few applications, and the store also is very lethargic. It doesn't quickly sync. So better to use this software store here in the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop. All the applications are working perfectly, and there are a lot of more features available in the Ubuntu Kylin Pro desktop. So I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.